Are you recording face cams, Floof?
No, I'm buried in Floof, metaphorically speaking.
Yes.
Well, hey everyone, how's it going? It's been a while since we've had a reaction.
Well, it hasn't really been a while because we've done, oh god, I don't even want to think about it. We did Full Metal Alchemist like a month ago. But we have Max with us today, the Floof artist,
Sup?
the guy who has drawn amazing chibi art for Ruby Abridged, sort of.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another wonderful reaction to Rooster Teeth's latest product, which we can all agree is going to be just amazing.
Just dandy and wonderful in every way. We're looking at the first frame right now, and it's already completely wrong.
The shadows apparently in this universe work in inverse.
Wait, but hold on. What if they panned up and there were two suns?
Well, then it would still be wrong, because you would need two sets of shadows on each rock.
Oh, you're right. Wait, what if they panned up and there was like a guy with a flashlight in front of each rock? Huh? What about then?
Then what's lighting everything else?
The plot.
All right. We have no.
Okay.
Well, the only expectations we have going into this is that they have a ripoff of Fatman.
Yeah.
A ripoff so blatant that her name is literally Toff.
She's essentially a recolor. She's a recolor OC that says original character do not steal.
It's a step worse than a recolor, because not only that, it's barely name changed.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even like Frank or something like that. It's just Toff. You changed one letter.
Yeah.
Okay, now admittedly we don't know how much of a ripoff she could be, but the similarities are too grand.
Yeah, we don't know anything about her personality because the character sheet that they posted on Twitter felt like a joke almost. It was the most generic thing I've ever read.
Oh no, let me put it this way. When I went to Ireland with my glee club, we were having tea. And I mixed the tea together with a bit of milk and brown sugar, and somehow I got a liquid that tasted like nothing. Somehow, the description was blander than that.
Okay.
It's funny because if you rearrange one of the letters, you get thought.
Yes.
Be gone, thought. Be gone.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
Where's its shadow? The shadow.
Shadow, yeah.
What is wrong with these shadows, man?
Suns?
What? Everything is lit and independent. Everything is lit independent. Why are that's not how armadillos work.
I think they're mutant. This is another world.
Are they fucking in there?
Oh, there's thought.
There's the thought. Yes.
Scout, what is it you're doing back there?
Oh God.
To Kill a Mockingbird, my ass.
Tom? Why do we need so many knives again?
Stabbing.
Okay.
This one?
How edgy.
And this one?
Especially that.
All right.
Okay. All right. That one would stab a motherfucker.
I already know everything I need to know about the wilderness.
Oh, of course. I'm such a dunderhead.
All right. Okay.
Such a dunderhead.
What are they going for here? Exactly.
That's a very good question.
Are
Why are they all wearing
You
yellow
are here
jumpsuits?
because you are the finest soldiers in any of the four corners.
I think you mean yellow mariachi outfits.
Yeah.
Is that John in the
Dawn
middle?
chose each and
I hope not.
I hope so. Oh, I hope so.
heroes,
You said all this last time. And the time before that, at the cave?
and I'll say it as many more times as I have to until we find him.
Oh dear.
He's a menace.
A menace that must be stopped. We know.
This has miles written all over it.
This does have miles written all over it. The double repeated exposition. That's like Miles's calling card.
Scout, get me my stabbing knife.
Now hold on, you two.
Was that supposed to be funny?
Yeah. I think it was supposed to be funny.
Like I can kind of understand what they were going for with that, but no.
Wait, is she supposed to be a ripoff of Lily from Danmachi with the friggin' backpack.
Oh my god, you're right.
Oh god.
It seems she can handle it better than you.
No. I know what you're doing here. I will not be swayed.
Are they gonna
I will
fuck?
not be swayed. You can't just throw lesbians like that out of the blue at me, okay?
Yeah, even Raymond's better than that. Come on. Oh.
Now they're ripping off Maine. I mean, look at it. They're in the inverted forest, or the second layer.
Oh, I'm just scaring myself. To think that a rock would...
Oh no, googly eyes. Anything but googly eyes.
To be fair, I do want a giant rock pet now.
It's just like ukulele all over again.
Got a name, stranger?
Oh dear. It's a cute mute. Haha.
A mute, huh? Well, that's a
Who
conundrum.
communicates purely through comedic sound effects.
Well, that's like the epitome of communication right there.
You want me to call you friend?
How did she get that from a handshake? That, I don't know, whatever. You want me to call you friend because of a handshake?
Huh? What in the...
No, it wants to crawl up your urethra. Don't trust it.
The
then it
Nomad
died.
is here. Let's go.
I want a giant rock friend. That's the only thing I'm liking about this so far.
The giant rock friend.
I mean, I kind of have that already in you, Fatman.
I am much softer than
is
that.
this? It's just. I don't like the desecration of knowledge that's going on here. As an author,
Yeah.
like, what the shit?
Yeah. Like, what are they going for? What's their, like, grand master plan with these, like...
What is this place that is slowly deteriorating my hard-bought books? Like, they realize that if this is, like, like, Western times, books are fucking expensive.
Hey!
Yeah.
This feels
What?
an awful lot like trespassing.
Okay. Foreshadowing.
They say nobody's seen him for 100 years.
Wait.
Seems like it'd be awful lonesome.
100 years?
He must be dying for someone to talk to.
They've been looking for him for 100 years, and
Yeah.
nobody's seen him.
I found you, Nomad.
Okay.
That's
Such a dunderhead.
No amount of trickery and magic can save you.
Trickery and magic!
Okay, the line wasn't funny, but the idea of taking the knives,
Yeah.
and I like that.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah. The knives.
Ah, shit!
No. That was. Oh my god, no.
Yeah.
He's colossal
Is-
phobic, though much too proud to admit it.
Oh god.
Wow.
Thanks for the exposition, guys. We are grateful for your expertly crafted screenplay.
No! Not the broom!
Broom was the best character in the show.
No, Giant Rock Friend was, but the broom was up there, man. The broom was up there.
Broom was second place.
Yeah. We need more broom in our lives.
So let's burn the woods down.
Wait, Toth!
Oh dear.
These monoquandaries are beyond our pay grade. I concur.
Oh wow.
This whole place is gonna burn down!
That's the idea.
So, is she the dumb one? And the smart one thinks she's the dumb one.
Thank God. Here's when they all die in that fire.
Yeah, that's a very bold choice for a first episode. Kill off the
Like-
entire main cast in one go.
Yeah, except, I like the Nomad himself. He's at least harmless. Also, that doesn't stop. It's actually worse now that you brought it there because it breathes in the clean air.
Need a snack?
What?
He eats books? He eats books to produce water? That's the opposite of anything that makes any sort of... He eats books to create water!
What are you going to do now?
Okay. Where are all those knives? Shouldn't they be?
What?
Okay.
That was...
Okay.
Oh, I saw that, Miles Luna in the credits.
Written by Eddie Rivas.
Written by Miles, too.
Wait, where did you see Miles 2?
He was under writers, and he was under, like, the higher-ups, too.
Serious writers, okay, yeah.
Elizabeth Max. S-K-O-U-T? Thanks.
Okay, so I'm guessing that Eddie is just the overarching plot guy.
Maybe. Hopefully.
That was a thing.
It was.
What was it going for? Like, is it looking to be a kid's show?
No, they said damn it and shit.
No, they said sheet.
No, they said sheet.
Which,
oh, fuck.
like, God, that is the most childish joke.
Ah, sheet!
That is like the first joke a kid makes when they learn how to curse. They always bring a sheet with them everywhere just so they can go, oh, sheet! And like not get in trouble for it, but they get in trouble anyway because the parents understand what the fuck they're doing because they're childish.
Audio script supervisor? Audio script.
What?
What's an audio script?
Audio script? That's like, isn't that like where you take someone and they could do all the special effects and planning for that?
Danu Urbi, the one Uribe?
Denis Villeneuve, what?
Whoever plays Toph. She was no. What? No.
Scott.
Danu
Okay,
Urbi.
Scout was alright. She was bearable. Everyone else was terrible.
Yeah, but like she was like supposed to be this like the book one. But like she was like everybody was like, no, you're dumb because of your books. Like what's the theme that they were going for there?
Moral of the story is books are bad for some reason.
No, this is it.
Burn
This is
all the books.
They don't want people to know what good writing is. They want to erase good writing from the planet so everyone thinks that they're the good writers. It's
you can't
brilliant.
say our writing's bad if there is no other writing to compare it to.
So if you ever find a book, feed it to a giant
hippopotamus thing. Like, this is really uneven. I mean, like okay, here's a joke that makes no sense. The guy's on fire. Thought is trying to put it out with her hands. She's about to punch him. All right, I guess that's funny, but Scout solves it by throwing a spittoon contents on them. Where did she get the spittoon?
They said didn't they set that up earlier? Didn't they say like, oh, I'm gonna take shit from a spittoon girl?
How adorable that your spittoon girl thinks so highly of you, Toth.
I don't know. To be honest, every single time Thought started talking, I just kind of tuned out.
No, it's the mariachi guy.
Oh, well, him too. Basically anyone except Scout. And even then, that was kind of like 50-50.
He refers to her as the spittoon girl.
I mean, that still doesn't explain where she got the spittoon from.
She has a giant backpack, man. Come on.
She wasn't wearing it at the time.
It wasn't that far away. She didn't, like, lose it in the woods, did she? No, she takes it off, like, right after they get to the house. She doesn't lose it in the woods somewhere.
I guess there's really no complaint about, since it's a much more cartoonish series than...
It was right there where the knives came out.
I'm not saying she lost it. I'm just saying that, like,
it's not
where everything is positioned.
She could have walked over to it. This isn't a Ruby problem where all the characters vanish. This is like, it was just sitting there. She could have walked over to it.
I know. It just, like, it feels like it came out of nowhere. Like they need to establish that quirk of hers, like being able to quickly retrieve items.
They
first,
did!
and I don't think they really.
It's at like the first minute of the show.
No, but that's different. That's her pulling it out of like a bag, like.
And the bag was right there. Okay, you're okay, Max. Step in here. Which one of us is right, and why is it me?
Well, they did show the character taking all these random items out of the backpack with instant ease in the pocket space that is her infinite hammer space backpack. So, like, but the thing is that when I'm looking over the scene, it's like I don't see where she got it from. I mean, she could have gotten it from the backpack, but there's no anything that
ultimately
shows that.
it's a small nitpick. Like for me, it's a small nitpick, but like it reeks to me of like something that wasn't set up right, and I can't tell where it needed to be set up more. Like, God, this entire thing like is just fucking with my brain. What the hell is up with this show?
It's almost as bad as the all of them just suddenly teleport right in the spot that the Nomad happened to live at. Like, that's like some Volume 5 shit.
Yeah, like they were just there. That's the thing that's like, oh.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Also, the setting has no character to it. And before you hear me out, I mean, it's visually interesting, but they don't really establish, like... I don't have a mental map of this place. And that's something that I kind of appreciated somewhat in Ruby, is that very often you can make mental maps of places up until they are contradicted. This, they didn't even bother. This is just like, this entire place is completely amorphous. There's no real sense of placement. So characters can just be wherever they want to be.
Yeah.
Like, there was no adventure through the forest. It's just people entered the forest and things happened.
Because, like, look at this thing at 8:44. So he does his little dance with the broom, and then the Thought shows up, and they're looking directly at her. Like, he has this, like, surprised moment. But when it cuts back to the angle, they're looking in the angle he was looking the whole time. How'd he get surprised if he watched them walk up? See, it's that shit that's like, why is this incongruous visual bullshit?
Because poor storyboarding.
I mean, like, we're talking about this, but like nothing in the episode was even like good. Like even like none of the jokes landed. None of them. I don't think I really like genuinely like. I might give you like a sensible chuckle like once or twice, but like that's about it.
I like the whole principle of saying like this'll never happen, and then the thing happening, and then someone saying the thing happened, like with magic and trickery. Like that kind of thing works for me as far as being a joke.
Yeah, but like that seems like bare bones.
Yeah, it's a really obvious joke, and just because it works, like just because like I find it funny, it's still a really obvious joke.
Okay, I can easily say this. The knives were the best joke in this, and that's only when they came to life. Everything they tried to do with the knives up until that point fell flat. All because of delivery.
It would have been great if they like weren't trying to like half-ass their family friendliness, and they just like had characters getting stabbed to death over and over again. Like these little cute googly-eyed things just murdering people.
So like go the South Park direction.
Yeah, like with the forest critters.
Also, like, can I point out that like this episode starts with a really kind of like going into a high octane type situation. Like you think that there's like a big chase, but no, it's just them going somewhere. It looks like they're rushing, and Toth glares at the horse to make it go faster. And like you think maybe there's some kind of chase going on. Maybe they're really pushing it, but no, she's just wants to get to this forest. And it's like, wow, there's no dramatic tension to this entire scene. Like, and I thought that was like that was maybe what they were going for with Scout in that scene, is that like she's coming out and going over inventory while they're in the middle of a fucking like chase sequence. Like, that would have been funny. Like, and Thought's like, not now, Scout, what the hell are you doing? And that would have like perfectly exemplified Scout's naivety. But like, no, it's just they're on the road and she's double checking inventory. Where's the joke?
There was no joke.
There was no joke.
It was just the fact that they have multiple knives. You're in the Wild West. You should have multiple knives.
And that one guy just has a gun. Like, why doesn't everybody have a gun?
That's a good question. Why doesn't everyone have a gun? Are they you know what? They're probably as effective as they are in Ruby. So, I mean, I do like the spinning knife. The spinning knife was a good capstone to that joke. Or attempted set of jokes.
The one with especially that one.
Okay, but it was the delivery that like didn't really sell me on it.
Especially that one.
Like whoever
she's not a good actress.
I don't know if it's acting or I think a part of it is acting in the circumstance.
I don't know, because this isn't like that particular line delivery. Not really a question of like is it the line's fault? No, you can deliver that line in a way that will make someone laugh.
I think it might actually be more animation's fault in this one.
But the line delivery was so...
The line delivery, I think, was actually fine.
Especially that one.
But the facial expression didn't match, like, a comedic tone. Like if she had been, like, super serious about it, like, especially that one, like, narrowed her eyes, like, going forward, like, she wasn't looking at Scout. It was so vastly, especially that one, that she had to like kind of avert her eyes to look forward. That like it's like this is a no-brainer. This is I don't know, that scene could have been done so much better.
Like if they did some sort of like super dramatic cue where it's like the screen like dimmed in the background and it like narrowed up in like letterbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and they did something like really serious like that, and then they cut back to Scout, who's like still in the wide. Like, they could have gotten jokes out of this if they animated.
That would be really funny if like it cut away to Scout in the wide, and it was angled to look at Toth a little bit, and you actually see the letterbox.
That would have been Toth. Great. We should make a fucking animated show. Go and donate $69.69 to my Patreon so that we can finally start working on an animated show.
Yeah. Go donate to my Patreon as well. We will both hire people who are better than us at doing things to make the show. I mean, we have one animator in with us currently. Isn't that right, Floof? In your floofy animations.
Animator and sound effects expert.
Can I say one thing on the scenery? When they were doing the chase scene, that wasn't really a chase scene in the beginning. It was this like dry, parched desert, and then they come across this like thick, what are they, vines with like all the brambles and stuff out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
What? You need a lot of water for that kind of life.
Well, I mean, they did cross like the lake that's inside the brambles.
Oh yeah.
So it could just be like an oasis that like brambled over.
But then you have to consider like the fact that it's the climate too, because like that wouldn't be able to sustain that sort of place. It's like they slapped a area onto.
I'm
one area.
I'm not quite as bothered by that, considering this is just a cartoon. Like they're obviously not trying for realism. They have a double-headed armadillo by the looks of things, and a fucking hippopotamus that breathes water when it eats books. I don't think realism is on their concern. But if you really wanted to get into it, that this bramble should not physically exist. But I'm not going to argue with
the hand swelling up was a little funny.
A little, but it goes back to that, knowledge means nothing. But then, like, it would have told you this. Great, now that book is destroyed forever. Like I can't get that out of my mind. Books are expensive in this kind of setting.
Why are they going for that? Why?
Because they like I said, you can't say they have bad writing if there's nothing to compare it to. Just get rid of all the books. And
oh god, obviously the worst part of this was that forced exposition. Oh my god, that was painful to sit through.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why does Miles feel like...
It's because he saw my Volume 1 review, okay? I take full responsibility for this.
Why?
So I'm the one who was complaining about no exposition in Volume 1, and he saw it, and he completely overcorrected. Now he writes nothing but exposition. It's my fault, okay? I'm sorry!
Oh god, it just...
So, okay, how do you feel about the Nomad not talking?
Yeah, I feel fine. I actually, the Nomad is in actuality, Nomad is probably my favorite character of this so far. Because he's just...
It's Neo. This is where she landed.
Oh my god! That would be the best twist ever.
Yes.
I mean, when you think about it, that would explain why they're wanted. Oh god. Like I said, Scout is the most bearable of the talking cast. Nomad is bearable solely because they don't talk at all.
Yeah, they communicate through the sound effects. They did that, like, stupid, like, blush lady love tease.
Oh, right, with Top.
Yeah.
The lesbites.
The tease. Like, okay, if that wasn't actually a tease, then I don't really have a problem with it.
What do you mean, like not an actual tease?
I mean, if in the next episode or like sometime you find out that those two like were in a relationship before the story started, and that was just their like way of demonstrating that in episode 1,
or
I would be fine with that.
Because the way I see this is that it's an unrequited love. I get that from Scout. I'm getting that feeling.
That would be fucking awful. If this is like a will they won't they thing, it's already the worst thing I've ever seen. If they are like, yeah, no, we're not gonna. We learned our lesson from Ruby, and we're not gonna like tease a shipping war. We're just gonna like have two characters be in a relationship like normal people, then I'm perfectly fine with that. Cause like the scene wasn't the worst thing that I've ever seen. After they finish the exposition and Scout steps in to like stop them from fighting, and she throws the bag at him and he falls down, and like that wasn't that bad of a scene.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this episode probably like just quality wise, I want to say 4 out of 5, 4 out of 10, not 4 out of 5, 4 out of 10.
Yeah, I don't know. I would give it like I would just give it like a flat neutral.
It's a very solid meh.
I mean, compared to like other Rooster Teeth shows, it
isn't sex swing
drenched in neutrality. Yeah. Yeah, I only watched the first episode, which is the one they put on YouTube.
Oh Lord, what about you, Floof? What's your opinion on this?
I give it a drop out of 10 because I don't want to see another episode.
All right, well, unless you can always join us whenever you want, but
you can like join us for the rest of the reactions, except just not watch the episode.
In all seriousness, I'd probably give it like a 2 or a 3. It's just not very good. And I decided to go over the episode while you guys were talking. Yeah. And I noticed that every single character's angle is a 45 degree or just facing the camera. It's like they've used the same body.
It's Flash, right? It's animated in like Flash or something?
Flash?
Yeah, I think that's what people said.
Is it Flash or is it like Toon Boom? I don't know. I think if this was Toon Boom, it would look better.
I gotta learn how to animate, for Christ's sake.
This looks like Flash, honestly. Yeah, no, they just have 3 angles that they use over and over again.
It's just...
Look at Thought's chest. Look at it. It
doesn't work.
It's not. Yeah, it does look like early 2000s Flash TV animation.
I've seen early 2000s
Tom, what
Flash
are you doing
animation
in chat?
that was better.
Get in the call, you fuck.
I can't believe it. Like, how is her breast... Like, she doesn't have a boob. She's missing a boob.
Why did I say that out loud? You can't...
she is missing a chesticle. There, that's not advertiser unfriendly.
I'm warning you guys right now, I don't have any of my recording shit, so that's mic quality right there.
Don't worry.
All right, do you at least have Audacity?
Yeah, let me start it up real quick.
Yeah, start it up real quick.
I did watch the episode, by the way, so I can talk about it.
Oh yes, good.
Yeah, awesome.
I watched it earlier this morning, so I'll be the late edition. So starting it up right now.
Breaking news with Tom.
Like I could probably make something better than this if I actually put effort to it.
I was gonna say, Floof, you and I should work on an animated series about floofs.
Could you make something better than this 15 minutes a week?
Probably.
I don't know how many animators did they show in the credits.
I forgot
There's
to
like
look.
8. Let me check. I'll look at the
I assume it's the usual suspects in their animation team.
They had 10 animators with 1 lead animator.
Okay. So, I guess could you do a minute and a half a week better than this? You probably could.
I probably could. Like,
Yeah.
intro edits, all of them I did in like a couple days.
Oh,
So-
that's yeah.
Yeah.
That had like storyboarding pre-done though. I mean,
I
basically.
didn't do storyboarding
since-
though for the.
Well, no, I mean since you used the
Oh yeah.
the show itself as a template. So yeah, you could do if you had the powers of 10 people, you could make a better show. Than
Character asset creation. There's 11 names for character asset creation. And I'm looking at these characters, I'm like, what assets?
Yeah, like six.
Somebody
of them,
needs to make a green shirt with buttons on it.
Yes, 6 of them look exactly the same.
Yeah, they're double credited. Yeah, character asset creations by the animators. It's missing. The only thing that's missing is Yu Ueda from lead technical animation artist. And then they just moved it up 1. So Yessa Badiola is the lead animator. Everyone else is
Issa, yeah.
animator.
She does lead animation for a lot of their stuff. Issa.
Issa.
Yeah.
It's like Wysa to me, but
Issa's how they pronounce it. Don't ask me. That's all I know.
Oh, Christ. All right, so Tom, give us your hot take.
Okay, I was watching it, and spoiler alert, I didn't think it was very good. But while I was watching it, I think I figured out a way to make it. You could have made it better.
Awesome.
Remove all of the humanoid characters except for Nomad and Scout.
Yep. Yeah.
That lines up perfectly with what I was saying.
Because the bits with Nomad and Scout were my favorite parts of the episode.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
So if you just made a show about the 2 of them going on adventures, it would be a much better show.
What did you think of the lesbian tease?
I mean, it's there.
Oh fuck. They are not gonna tease a shipping war between Scout and Nomad and Scout and Toph, are they?
Oh dear God.
Oh Lord.
I didn't get like a shipping thing from them. I thought like a friendship thing from Nomad and Scout. So hopefully they just keep it that.
Yeah.
I hope that like the only thing that could really save this show is if they just have Scout and Thought being in a relationship already.
Maybe.
Like if they no seriously, if they were like already gay and there's like no shipping war to be seen in this show, that would bump its rating up like probably 1.5 points.
Actually, yeah, probably.
Like it would go from a 4 to a 5.5. It would go from like no to like like that would really help it.
Probably, yeah. The animation was pretty crap. All like the background characters were just like kind of annoying.
Yeah. With the exception of that one joke, which was all right. The one that Fatman liked.
No amount of trickery and magic can save you.
Trickery and magic!
It's not about that joke, it's about that type of joke just simply working for me. That'll get a laugh out of me no matter what the context is.
The funniest thing to me was just the fact that the knives, that was the best. And just the knives coming to life. Nothing else about the knives. Everything else about the knives was lame. But like the knives coming to life, that felt like if you had set up a good chain of jokes beforehand, that would have been really goddamn funny. But like, it was only just mildly funny.
If they had stabbed somebody to death, if these cute little googly-eyed knives had like just murdered the fuck out of one of these nameless, faceless weirdos,
or just like maimed him, like killed him, and then like in the next episode he comes back completely unharmed, and everyone's like, "Didn't you die?" And he's just like,
I got better.
No, I don't think that. No, I think if he was just dead, like if they like built up the stakes that way, like through jokes. Like, if jokes could actually kill in this show, that would be acceptable.
Oh no, we have to help him because he's claustrophobic, although he will never admit it. I'm like, what? Why?
they should have said claustrophobic. Because he had a sheet on him.
"Oh shit!"
No, that's what should have happened. Somebody should have said claustrophobic, and then the knives should have killed him, and the two were just standing there looking at him like, Yep, he deserved that. that would have been the best joke in the show. He could have been, help me, and I'd be like,
You know, the thing that gets me about this storyline is that, you know, they've been like for 100 years this Nomad has eluded capture, but like he's been in one place. From the sign, it looks like he wasn't allowed to leave that one place.
And on top of that, they said they've been searching for him in multiple different locations for some reason, even though he hasn't been to those locations in presumably 100 years.
Like, presumably there's some recorded history of, like, someone trapping the Nomad in this briar patch.
I don't know, I kind of get the feeling it was self-exiled.
maybe there are, like, do not enter signs all over the place, and they had to check all of them. I don't know.
I'm already seeing a pattern emerging. I mean, this is obviously going to be, I think, an episodic show. And I think that we've already kind of seen everything each episode's going to offer, which is opening with Scout and her little cabal of friends all traveling, the Dandelions, right? All traveling to find the Nomad, and everyone taking a piss out on Scout. And then they find the place where they think the Nomad is. And then they find Scout finds the Nomad, they get in the shenanigans together. Then everyone else catches up with the Nomad. Everyone else causes a big old problem. Nomad solves the problem with Scout's help. And then Nomad takes off when everyone else is inconvenienced. Like I can already see that pattern emerging quite clearly here. And I'm just, that's my prediction.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll go out of their way and do something crazy with it later.
To me, they have one episode to prove that wrong. I'll watch episode 2. But after that, fuck them.
But after that, I only want to watch it if it makes me laugh. That is literally it. Like, pretty much. If it's entertaining enough to get enraged at this series,
if this video gets 1 million views,
I will watch it.
Then I'll watch the whole series.
I mean, I'm probably going to cover it anyway for my channel, so yeah.
So, final thoughts, gents.
Honestly, like, again, going back to, like, if this was just Nomad and Scout up to shenanigans, I would have liked it a lot better. It's almost like the exact opposite of what I want from Ruby Chibi, because once the Chibi villains are introduced, I was like, okay, every episode should just be the Chibi villains plotting something, and then the Ruby Chibi girls just messing it up due to shenanigans. This one, I just want just Nomad and Scout shenanigans. That's all. That's the only good part of this episode. Like, I don't care about Zuko and Toph's love child. Like she's just such a bland character. I don't care about her. Forget her.
All right, what about you, Fatman?
I don't care about any of it. It's such a nothing. What? Okay, why did he do the thing with the sheet? I mean, he just brought the broom to life and then got caught. Like. What? This,
Final thoughts is that there's not enough Floof. 0 out of 10, this show.
Okay, I think...
you can't get a more definitive source than Floof.
He would know. He's the expert.
If no one else has any more comments, I mean...
I got one more thing. I'll try to animate something better than this at some point in the future. And post it to my channel.
You have to do it.
Yeah, so everybody go subscribe to Floof. It has to be at least 1 minute and 30 seconds, and you have to do it in less than a week. That's the deal. It doesn't have to be this week, but it has to be start to finish less than a week.
I try to do it like maybe during spring break or something. I don't know.
That's a good plan. Alrighty. Thank you all for watching. I guess this is going up on Fatman's channel, so he should be the one signing off. But I don't know. I'm an attention-grabbing whore.
It's statistically proven that the person who does the sign-off...
If you want to support us, me, Fatman, and Tom all have Patreons. Floof, you don't have a Patreon? You should get a Patreon, man. You have good stuff. We all have a Patreon. If you donate $1 or more to any of them, you get access to our Patreon-only Discord server, and in that we are... All three of us are fairly active. It's only Brit that's really not too active on it.
Yes.
But we do fun things, like currently with a lot of the patrons, I'm watching through Higurashi When They Cry, and that is just an absolute treat. I love the show, but oh my god, is it... You should see how often the characters are off model. It's beautiful. one of the lolis has like the largest head I've ever seen in an anime. But we do fun things like that, so feel free to contribute and come join us there. Otherwise, check out my channel, check out Tom's channel, and of course, here on Fatman's channel, check out the rest of his content. Subscribe to any of us if you liked what you saw here. Go to Floof's channel. I because he doesn't have a Patreon, I almost forgot him. But no.
Yeah. He probably has the best content out of all of us because it's like it takes actual skill to make. His intro edits are the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I kind of want to be insulted, but you're right. But thank you all for watching. Hope you had a good time, and I'll catch you all on the flip side.
Yeah.
And I will catch you all whenever I make another video, which might be never. No, it'll be soon.